Good morning, and a fair greetings to everybody else joining from across the globe. I welcome you to the inauguration of Indo-UK Virtual Conference on Current Innovations and the Future of Therapeutic Developments, CIFTD 2020, organized by Center for Biomaterials, Cellular and Molecular Theranostics, CBCMT VIT India, in association with Swansea University, UK. My name is Perlin Hamid, and I will be your online host for the inauguration session. We hope that you find the program that we've lined up for you to be fruitful and engaging. To begin the inauguration, I invite Professor Dr. Geeta Manivasikam, Director and Chair of CIFTD 2020 from CBCMT VIT, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Perlin. Good morning. I feel humbled and honored to present this welcome address on behalf of Vellore Institute of Technology, Center for Biomaterials, Cellular and Molecular Theranostics, our co-organizer, Swansea University, UK, Honorable Chancellor, Dr. G. Vishwanathan, respected Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Narayanan, distinguished speakers, delegates, my fellow colleagues, and my dear student participants. I extend a hearty welcome to one and all. I take this opportunity to sincerely acknowledge the support extended by our Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor, Vice President, Mr. Shankar Vishwanathan, Assistant Vice President, Kadambari Vishwanathan, for their support. My special thanks to our collaborators, Dr. Ravindran, Naipar, Kolkata, Schrödinger, Bengaluru, and Indian Stem Cell Study Group Association for coming forward to be a part of this conference. It is gratifying for me to be able to welcome the eminent speakers and panelists who graciously agreed to share their experience and knowledge with the young minds present over here. My special appreciation to Dr. Sudhakar, Swansea University, Dr. Loganathan, the conveners, as well as all my team members and research scholars have done an excellent work and meticulous planning for organization of this conference. CBCMT's vision is to discover and develop new strategy, healthcare strategy through interdisciplinary team approach. There's an state-of-art of facilities such as 3D bioprinting, cell and gene therapy lab, engineering, bioimaging and biomechanics lab, in addition to very good facilities on coatings and characterization of medical implants. In this work scenario, global solidarity and collaborations are essential to overcome COVID-19 challenges. I hope this conference will meet the current needs of our scientific communication to continue interacting and sharing ideas and innovations so that we can expand our knowledge through collaborative projects. I hope you have a fruitful time with interesting and stimulating discussions shaping of ideas. I wish you all a successful conference and once again welcome Ananda. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your earnest welcome address. I request Dr. Loganathan Rangaswamy, convener of CIFTD 2020 and Associate Professor of CBCMT VIT, to give a brief overview about the conference.
Respected dignitaries, faculty members and participants, good morning to all. I take this opportunity to brief you about the conference. This 3-day international Indo-UK virtual conference consists of 3 components. The first one, there are 16 webinar lectures from eminent scientists from academia and industry. The second component is a brainstorming panel discussion on challenges and management of COVID-19. The heads of various institutions, scientists, clinicians, and policymakers are joining live for this panel discussion. The third component is oral presentation and poster presentations from the research scholars. The aim of this conference to bring scientists, young researchers, clinicians, and entrepreneurs together to discuss about various disciplines like drug discovery, drug development, development of new medications and therapies. I would like to share a piece of happy news that our conference received overwhelming responses from across the globe. Around nearly 3,000 participants registered so far from various countries like America, UK, Japan, China, and Asian countries like Taiwan and Malaysia. Uh, so on behalf of organizing committee, finally, I thank all the speakers, all panel members and participants. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to request Dr. Sudhaka Pichaimutu, convener of CIFTD 2020 from Swansea University, UK, to share a few words about the conference.
Thank you so much. Respected founder and chancellor of VIT, Dr. Vishwanathan Iyer, distinguished dignitaries of the ceremony and beloved participants, good morning to all. On behalf of Swansea University, UK, I would like to thank the VIT management for providing all necessary support to organize this joint Indo-UK virtual conference in grand manner. As a part of this event, we are organizing a panel discussion on challenges and management of COVID-19. The aim of this virtual conference is to share the collective knowledge from the academy, industry, funding agency, and clinicians for tackling COVID-19, the pandemic disease. I'm glad to share that Dr. Ravichandran, Director of National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Kolkata, and Professor M. Krishnan, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Madurai Kamaraj University, will join this panel discussion. So this event will be organized tomorrow, the Indian time, 2 to 4 p.m. The panel discussion addressing a critical factor, frequently asked question, and unexplored issues about COVID-19. For instance, why the drug or vaccination discovery for coronavirus is still challenging, how self-sustainable indigenous instrument development and innovation will help the frontline healthcare workers as well as patients, how funding agencies can support and escalate the COVID-19 related research, and why the academia, industry, policymaker, stakeholder-based integrated approach is essential for COVID-19 management. I hope this joint Indo-UK virtual conference, jointly led by VIT and Swansea University UK, will create a unique platform for connect high caliber research group, both from the UK and India, towards supporting the communities and create high impact on global healthcare. I take this opportunity to extend a warm invitation to Honorable Chancellor of VIT and colleagues in VIT to visit our Swansea University, UK. This will further strengthen our joint academic relationship. Once again, dear participant, please enjoy all the session in the next 3 days. Take care and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I now invite Pro Vice Chancellor of VIT, Professor Dr. S. Narayanan, to give the felicitation address.
Honorable Chancellor, sir, my learned colleagues, Dr. Geeta Manivasagam, Dr. Loganathan, and others from CBCMT, VIT, Dr. Sudhakar, and all others from Swansea University. Dear participants, very good morning. I'm really happy to participate in this Indo-UK virtual conference inauguration. I am very proud to inform you that VIT is planning to organize 17 virtual conferences in the next couple of months, that is in June, during June and July. Probably you might be aware, VIT is having 10 established centers, research centers. They are already, we are planning to establish 7 research centers in the coming academic year. All these 17 centers are planning to organize 17 virtual conferences. The first of this series is this conference. Congratulations to Dr. Geeta, the director of CBCMT. This is the first conference we are organizing as a series. I am very delighted to note that many eminent educational various universities like Swansea and various countries like UK, USA, Japan, and others are also participating. And we are going to have the panel discussion involving the director of NIPER and vice chancellor of MK University and so on. I would like to utilize this opportunity to thank our partners, especially Swansea University and also NIPER, Kolkata, and all others. The industries are also associated with this. And also the keynote speakers for sparing their valuable time for joining us online and sparing their valuable expertise with all of us on behalf of the VIT administration. I would also like to utilize this opportunity to appreciate the efforts put in by Dr. Geeta Manivasagam, Dr. Loganathan, Dr. Sudhakar, and all others for organizing this conference. I sincerely hope that this conference will come out with action plans which will be very useful for this very important topic, therapeutic development. Before I conclude, for the information and also for the benefit of the participants, I thought I can just give a very overview about VAT. Probably you might be aware that it is my duty because I think on the line I could see that around 608 participants have joined us during this inauguration itself. I was told that there will be 3,000 participants joining in various sessions. For the benefit of them, I would like to just give a very brief overview about VAT. VAT was started as a small engineering college called as Vellore Engineering College in the year 1984 with three branches, namely civil, mechanical engineering, and electronics and communication engineering, with an intake of 180 students. Because of our academic excellence, we have been given the university status in the year 2001. Today, we have 4 campuses. Our main campus is, then we have another half campus at Chennai. Then we have 2 more campuses, one at the headquarters of Andhra Pradesh, that is Amaravati, other one at Bhopal, that is in Madhya Pradesh. 4 campuses we have, and all these 4 campuses, we have more than 35,000 students. Our faculty, many of them, almost all of them, they are from premier institutions. Their PhDs are from premier institutions, and most of them, they are trained abroad. They are very active in research. They are coming out with more research publications, and they are carrying out many research projects also. VAT has got a lot of credentials also. I can just give a very few credentials only because out of time. We have got accreditations, not only from national agencies and also international agencies. International accreditation we have got from prestigious ABET agency from USA, and national agencies like NAC we have got. And in the NIRF ranking, probably you might be knowing, in India, this is the highest ranking Government of India MHRD is doing. In NIRF ranking, our institution is rated as #1 private engineering institution in the country in the last 4 years. Above all, last year, we have been recognized as Institution of Eminence by Government of India. The mandate given by the government is we got to become one of the top 500 universities in the world in the next 10 years. But our vision is we got to become one of the top 500 in the next 5 years. We are working towards that. With this, I would like to close. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words of encouragement. And now for the most awaited address, I request our Honorable Founder and Chancellor of VIT, Dr. G. Vishwanathan, to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning. At the outset, let me thank the CBCMT of VIT, represented by Director Dr. Geeta Manivasam and Dr. Loganathan, for having arranged this conference with the help of Swansea University. I would like to thank Dr. Sudhakar also. And as already pointed out by our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Dr. Narayanan, we are making efforts to be a leading institution in the world. This particular conference, the CIFTD, is very important at this time because of the threat of COVID-19. And also, always they say, challenges create opportunities. And this is the time where all these scientists, engineers, educationists, all join together, try to help improve the human health by discussing drug discovery, drug developments, and other things which will help the health of the human beings. India being a big country which contributes nearly 18% of the world population, we are very much worried about the health of the people. As a nation, we want to be one among the fastest growing countries, and we want to be an economically advanced country. Often our Prime Minister mentions that we should become a 5 trillion economy. At present, we are number 5 in the world with 3 trillion. US, China, Japan, Germany, and then comes India. But A nation cannot become strong with unhealthy citizens, unhealthy people. So it's an important discussion continuously for going to be 3 days. I would very much request all our participants to concentrate on the major diseases of the world and particularly India, and how is it we are going to help them. I would like to mention a few of them because many of them may not know about our country's major health problems. The first problem I would like to mention is diabetes. India is called the capital of the world in diabetes, and over 77 million people have either pre-diabetes or regular diabetes. The next important disease is cancer. We are almost second in the world in cancer. And about 600,000 to 700,000 deaths is caused by cancer. They're caused by cancer every year. And oral cancer causes the maximum death. About 130,000 people succumb to this disease every year. Then the cardiovascular diseases. About 2.4 million Indians die every year due to heart diseases. In blindness, we have 37 million blind people in the world, and about more than half are in India. About 15 million live in India. Regarding communicable diseases, malaria comes first, which fluctuates between 1.3 to 1.6 million per year. Then comes tuberculosis. About 1.2 million cases every year occurs, and mortality is about 270,000 every year. Then diarrhea diseases. 1 in every 10th child dies due to this, and one of the highest in the world in diarrhea. And acute respiratory infection. In India, about 4 lakh or 400,000 deaths are happening due to pneumonic, especially among children. Leprosy, 95% of cases are concentrated in 16 countries of the world as far as leprosy is concerned. And India is at the top. About 12 million people are living with leprosy in our country. Except Brazil, all other countries are located either in Asia or in Africa. Filariasis, endemic, is available in about 250 districts of Indian states and union territories. And 614 million are at the risk of infection. This is a very big number. Again, AIDS. India is number 3 in the world, and HIV is causing about 2.1 million people are infected. As I told you, India wants to be a strong country, economically strong country. It will be possible only if we have healthy people in this country. It means that we have to take care of health of all, whether it's poor, middle class, or upper class. And that is why we always expect any good country, a welfare state, should take care of health and education. As far as health is concerned, we always mention the expenditure as a percentage of GDP. The world average expenditure of GDP is 9.9%, whereas in India, we spend only 1.2% of the GDP on health. So there is an urgent need for increasing the expenditure of on health by both the union government as well as the state governments. And if you want to be precise, I can give you the per capita expenditure on health, only a few countries. And India spends about $63 per year. UK spends $4,190. US spends about $9,000. We always talk about the BRICS countries. Brazil spends $780. Russia spends $524. And China spends $426. We are at the bottom of the world. Only a few countries are below us. We spend only $63 per capita. So I feel that health has to be taken care of. All of us are interested, institutions, industries, academia, research institutions. In fact, I'm happy that Naipar is joining us. Dr. Ravichandran is going to join. I'm also happy that Madurai Kamaraj University is joining with Dr. M. Krishnan participating. I request all of them to take it seriously, offer suggestions to Government of India and also to the people, how to be away from the major diseases which is affecting Indian population. Of course, this is true of all the developing countries and mostly in Africa and Asia. What we do in India, I think it will be a beginning for a beginner for other countries to follow. UK has done much as far as health is concerned. I'm happy that Swansea University is also participating so that the rich experience of UK will be available to Indians. And I'm happy that many countries, as Dr. Loganathan said, about 20 countries are participating. I would like to thank again Dr. Geeta Manivasagam, Loganathan and the team for arranging this conference. Thank you very much. I congratulate all the participants. I wish the conference all success.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening speech and joining us today at the inauguration despite your busy schedule. I also thank Pro Vice Chancellor and participants around the world for joining us in the inauguration. Once again, I welcome you all to CIFTD 2020. Please note that each session has a unique link which has been emailed to you previously. We shall be closing this session. To proceed with the technical session, please follow the link shared with you in your email. Thank you. We look forward to seeing you in the technical sessions.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you all.